Which card objectively gets you more value, the Chase Freedom Unlimited or the Chase Freedom Flex? Early spoiler, but it's actually great to have both of these cards, and in this video we're going to be explaining why that is the case. We're going to be taking a look at each of the card sign-up bonuses, the point multipliers each card has to offer, the protections that the cards have to offer, and my personal recommendations on how to absolutely maximize these cards. Round 1, the sign-up bonus. Now in terms of sign-up bonuses, these cards actually have the exact same sign-up bonus usually. You get $200 back after spending $500 in your first 3 months of having each of these cards. Plus you get a 0% APR on all of your balances for the first 15 months of having the card. Now these $200 are actually given to you in the form of Chase Ultimate Rewards points, which you can actually use to redeem for travel, or you can transfer it out to different partners if you have something like the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, as of filming this video, there is actually a promotional offer for the Chase Freedom Unlimited, and it's actually pretty broken. I actually found this affiliate link on the Doctor of Credit website. It's actually not my own referral link because my referral link sucks. It doesn't give you that elevated offer, but this affiliate link I found actually works, so I'm gonna put it in the description of my video. So on top of that $200 cash back after spending $500 in your first 3 months, this offer gives you an additional 1.5 times multiplier up to $20,000 in spend on all the existing multipliers that the Freedom Unlimited has. For example, that 5 times multiplier on travel booked through the Chase Travel Portal is now going to be 6.5 times points, which is pretty crazy. 3 times points for dining and drugstores is now going to be 4.5 times points, and that 1.5 times points for everything else is going to now be 3 times points, which is absolutely insane. There's literally no card on the market right now that is doing 4.5 times points on dining for an entire year. That is a crazy offer, especially for earning Chase Ultimate Rewards points. Ultimate Rewards points have so much value. They are so versatile. So if you can find this offer, it is a no-brainer to get this offer. The only downside to this sign-up bonus is that you're capped up to $20,000 in spend, and you only get it for your first year of having the card. So once again, I will make sure to put that affiliate link in the bio of this video. Once again, it's not my own personal referral link, so I don't benefit out of it. It's just a crazy offer. So if you see that 1.5 times populate on top of the multipliers, you gotta hop on that offer right now. So round 1, because of this elevated sign-up bonus, goes to the Freedom Unlimited. Round 2, the card multipliers. Now usually the base multipliers for these two cards are actually very similar. You get 3 times points on dining, 3 times points on drugstores, and 5 times points on travel. The only difference, assuming we don't get that sign-up bonus from before, is that the Freedom Unlimited offers a 1.5 times points on everything else, while the Freedom Flex only offers a 1 times points for everything else that is non-category. But the Freedom Flex actually comes with 5 times points on quarterly categories up to $1,500 in spend per quarter. For example, Q1 of 2024 from January to March was grocery stores, fitness, and spa. So you would get 5 times points on up to $1,500 in spend on any of those categories in the Q1 of this year. So if you spent that full $1,500 on, let's say, groceries from January to the end of March, you would get 7,500 Ultimate Rewards points. If you spent anything more than that 1,500, you would just get a baseline 1 times points back on all the additional spend. For example, let's say you spent $2,000, well, you would only get 8,000 points because you maxed out your 1,500, that gave you 7,500. Now you have an additional 500 that you went over that 1,500 mark, that would only give you 500 points. 7,500 plus 500 only gives you 8,000 points in that quarter. Now, one note is that you have to actually enroll in these benefits when you get your Freedom Flex card. If you don't enroll, then you don't get that 5 times points back. Now, keep in mind that you can actually get multiple Freedom cards, so you can kind of bypass that 1,500 cap. If you get 2, now you get a $3,000 cap. If you get 3, now you get a $4,500 cap per quarter, and that's going to be really useful when you have really awesome categories like dining or grocery. That means if you can manage to spend $4,500 in groceries in that Q1 category of groceries, then you would get 22,500 Ultimate Rewards points with 3 Freedom Flex cards. And that's actually what a lot of people do. They just get a lot of Freedom Flex cards and they max out the quarterly spend per category because 5 times points is no joke. So if you can manage to do that 4,500 again for, let's say, Q2 for dining, then you get another 22,500 ultimate rewards points, which is a lot of ultimate rewards points. Now keep in mind that sometimes the categories aren't always that great. For example, in Q3 of this year, we have gas stations, EV charging, live entertainment, and movie theaters. Now I would say that gas stations are pretty good, but I don't see myself spending more than, like, let's say $300 on gas per month. It'd be a real stretch for me to have to spend $1,500 on gas, and movie tickets are like $10. So, I don't really, this category to me is just kind of whatever. So if you can find that Freedom Unlimited bonus, I think right now is actually the perfect time to get that bonus, because that Q2 category of dining just ended. So that 5 times points is no longer there with the Freedom Flex card, but with the Freedom Unlimited card, at least you get now a 4.5 times points on dining, which is great. So round 2, I would say goes to the Freedom Flex, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't get the Freedom Unlimited card, especially right now. Once that sign up bonus period is over after the Freedom Unlimited, I'd say the Freedom Flex destroys the Freedom Unlimited because of these 5 times points rotating categories. Round 3, card protections. Now both of these cards actually offer the same exact protections here. You get purchase protection, extended warranty protection, trip cancellation interruption insurance, and they offer the holy grail of all protections. They offer primary auto rental collision damage waiver, which is primary insurance for your rental cars. Primary rental car insurance is one of the most lucrative offers out there. It can literally save you so much on your trips if you rent out a car. You can simply decline the insurance that the rental car company try to sell you, and this will save you most likely anywhere from $40 to $45 per day that you have that car. For example, my last trip to Hawaii, I had a rental car for 5 days, and if I didn't have this insurance, I would most likely have to pay anywhere from $40 to $45 per day. Now, since I used the Chase Sapphire Preferred to book my rental car insurance, I actually saved anywhere from $200 to $250 on that trip, which is a lot of money. That's like 2 really nice meals in Hawaii. Now, since both of these cards have this perk, I would say that it's actually an even tie for round 3. So no one wins round 3, it is a tie. Now, since round 1 went to the Freedom Unlimited and round 2 went to the Freedom Flex and round 3 was a draw, this whole battle is officially a draw. My suggestion, get that sign up bonus for the Freedom Unlimited and really try to maximize that $20,000 in spend so that you can get a ton of points back this year. And on top of that, try to get the Freedom Flex and really try your best to also max out that 5 times point category up to $1,500 per quarter to really also maximize your earnings. Then if you really like cash back, then feel free to get all those points and just cash it out for cash. It's like a little rebate on all the things that you bought this year. Now, personally, I think that Chase Ultimate Rewards points are worth so much more than just 1 cent per point, which is what you get from cash back. If you love to travel like me, I would recommend pairing these 2 amazing cards with the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve, because both of these cards have something called transfer partners, where you can take the points that you earn from these 2 cards and transfer it over to different airlines and hotels. And this is how all those YouTube influencers, TikTok influencers book those amazing business class flights to Tokyo or to Italy or to Paris. This is how you do it. You get the points that you earn from your dining, from like your grocery spend, and you just transfer it over to these partners, and you can get these bookings for a cheap price when using points. For example, you can book this room in Paris that would originally cost you $2,579 per night for only 45,000 Chase points. That's literally 5.73 cents per point, and let me tell you, that is a lot better than a measly 1 cent per point that I get with cashback. So if you really want to optimize your points and get the absolute maximum value possible, get these points and pair it with the Sapphire cards for travel purposes, and you will get really awesome redemptions. I have a video right here that goes over how to use these Chase Ultimate Rewards points and book these amazing business class flights, and you don't have to spend $7,000+ to book these flights. You could just simply use your credit card points. So once again, I will try to link as many offers as I could find with that plus 1.5 times multiplier for the Freedom Unlimited. So just try to find those in my description if you can. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, make sure to like and subscribe. I would super appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Woo!